I wonder if I move my camera. Yeah, I'm going to get that moon glow up here in the corner.
Doesn't look.
You know, if I get off my butt and move everything behind me
Yeah.
and put the studio lighting over where I need it to be seen or to be see, because I got that right there. I can't get it out of there no matter how hard I try. All right, is everything okay on YouTube? It is. Everything okay over on Facebook? It is. Is everything okay over on Twitter? It is. Twitter's still counting down. What the hell's up with that? I better refresh that. There we go. No, it's still, there we go. All right. Yeah, when you go off a screen, hello everybody. When you get off the screen, why I got the sun breaking through over here, and I got another sun breaking through up here.
Huh.
And I don't have Let's see, is that open? No, I didn't see. I always forget something. Hello, Ms. Allen. I don't have STREAML. Shouldn't have to type any part of that in there. Hello, Colette. Dashboard. Dashboard. Now let me give that a kickstart.
Ow, my leg getting burned.
Me too. Same thing. Right side. Sanford and Son. Let's see if
What
the
about them,
Sanford.
Sanford and Son?
I want to see if the command comes up.
Oh,
driving while singing. That's
driving
That's
Miss
him.
Daisy. There you go.
Okay, Sanford and Son didn't wake up.
I call it.
All right, I gotta try YouTube because my gamble's not working on Facebook, so I don't know.
Why have you gone gray haired, Colette?
But
You got to read the chat, Link. Always keep up with the chat. That's the most important part.
right.
I don't know why.
Same father. I can't wait for June. Oh my god.
I can. Okay, the command line worked. How come NSANDFORDANDSON?
Sanford and Son.
It took a while to post. I don't know why. Is Streamer messing up?
I collect.
And I don't like the fact that the Dandy House says everything twice. Once is through Facebook and once is through YouTube.
COLETTE.
Isn't it cool that Colette spells her name with two L's? And who just gave an angry face? Who just put up an angry face on Facebook?
Gotta
I don't
find
see anything with an angry face.
Right there it is.
where is there?
StreamYard, Link StreamYard.
Oh, that's on my cell. Good luck.
Yeah, no.
I don't see an angry face anywhere.
Right next to how many people are viewing, you see all the different emojis for likes and dislikes and everything.
Well, I wish I wish I could see what you see.
You will someday if you ever get on internet. And I have this strange feeling you're not going to get it anytime this year.
Okay. Hey, Wayne.
Because if they're still laying cable, and they already ran it to your house, right?
Yeah. Kelly.
We have trolls out there. We have two angry faces.
I wish I could see them so I could
What
take
doesn't
care
matter?
of them.
Who is mad?
Hi,
I don't
Wayne.
know.
How are you, sir?
I wonder who's mad. Who has access to it and is mad? I wonder.
Kim said she may have hit it by accident. She said she had a mishap and spilled something.
Oh Lord. All over her?
I want to go over to Facebook. Why have I got three No, I only have two Facebooks open. Is this us right now? Yeah. Let me change that.
You think that accident's something? Oh,
Yeah, that was my like. I just put the first like up there.
There. Now it'll show what it is. Look, see, you and two others.
Oh, I know. You and two others.
What's the French spelling and produced?
Kim, Colette, and me have. What are you giggling about, Colette?
Colette.
Kim. Well, there is no angry faces up there, but it says there is. But I'm looking at Facebook and there aren't any. There's two loves and one like.
Ellen says Colette is one version of how to say it, and the other version is Colette. So I guess I'd have to hear the difference because
Colette and Colette. Colette and Colette.
Oh, Carl.
What? Color?
And one's Cull.
One is there, one is there, and one is there.
There, and there. Yes. There, and there.
Do you know how close June is? Let me look.
No.
I know if I say
Alfaba
something,
keeps reminding us it's only 20 days.
that's more than 20 days. Let's see, what's the date today? 15. So there's 16 days left in this month.
Want me to do the laundry?
16
No,
and 18 then.
Then do it.
I don't know why she keeps saying
But put them in
30
their
something last
respective
week.
spots. Everybody's together by themselves, you know. Luca,
We must have caught her off
Emerson,
guard.
and you.
Where do you put the detergent?
I think we lost.
Where do I put what? Oh, that's not ready to go, honey. That's not a
caught her
full
off
load.
guard.
Don't worry about it. There's only a few things in there.
We caught her off guard to tell us how many days. All right, I'll figure it out myself. CALENDAR. Enter. Okay. 3, 6, 9, 12, 21, 2, 24, 24. And then we got 34. It was 30 a couple weeks ago. How can it be 34 today? Hello? I can't hear anybody. God. Hello, Bert. I can't hear anybody. I can't hear anyone. I guess I should play
Hi, Bert.
some disco.
Who's playing disco?
I can't get this set right.
Wow, your internet just went nuts. Oh, then you fell down. Yeah, I was muted. I was talking to Sophia.
How's it going? Retraced. Paul is muted. Yes, he's always muted.
Kelly has a new picture,
They do?
and I'm shining.
Where's
Well, honey,
Kelly?
just wait a while, okay? There's not enough there.
Oh, I was
I need-
hoping I could play some disco while he was
I need some
muted.
powder on my head.
Oh my God. Don't tell any boys that you're wearing powder. So I work from home tomorrow.
Oh, you do.
Yes, you know it. That is my mom and I.
Bert's living the lifestyle of the rich and famous, and I'm dreaming that. You weren't able to get the camera today. How come? Why not, Kim? What's wrong with you? What's your problem? You're slacking.
Well, it might not have been on her end.
Oh, God, there he goes. His mouth is full.
Oh, at least I can get the words out. I hear you there. I'm okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Kim. I'm sorry I'm putting you through this.
Oh, Dan had something to take care of. Okay, no problem. I could just make Dan run it down here. Don't choke on that peanut. Oh my God, you are such a nudge. I have to teach her how to do laundry. She wants to know how to do laundry.
Yeah, kids don't want to be kids forever.
Now, where do I put the detergent?
Oh dear God! Give me a minute, everybody.
1001. Okay, I'll play my disco music
Oh,
while
I'm
he's
gonna
gone.
do it so you can see hands up.
Thank God. Oh, well, he's going to get demonized or whatever it's called if I play something. Oh, shit. Penalized or whatever it's called. Maybe I got some of that horrible music he likes to play. Let's try this one. I can't hear it. I got the volume down because he always hollers at me. Maybe I got some of that horrible music. Oh, crying out loud. Let's try this one. I got to turn that shit down or I'll get hollered at. Okay, there it is. You might not be able to hear it. I don't have it that loud. This is that YouTube music that they give you for free that I hate. Ugh. How about Kevin? How about if we play Kevin? Kevin McLeod, I think. Kyle. Rock music. Yeah, I do too. Still can't what? What can't they do? Most of those kids can't do what?
Yeah, that too.
Most college students.
That's all you got to do.
Okay, well, now I have to empty that.
Thank you, Colette, for telling me you can hear it.
Wow.
It's very quiet.
I guess I can.
Yes, Kevin.
I'm glad he said that because I forgot to last night. YouTube. And I should be able to just type in RET and it didn't come up. Haven't been there enough. Retraced. Oh, come on. Echoes.
I can't.
And I spelled it wrong. But it found it for me anyhow. And then I go up here and copy that. And then I go back over to the video. Nope, to the video. Nope. Shit. To the video. Oh, go to my channel, go to this live stream that's going on right now. Oh, Jesus. Go to edit video. Go in the description. Add this. Bing, bing. Put a couple of spaces. Push. Paste. And now retrace echoes. Did you see the video processing remaining time on the current video? Why is YouTube asking me that? I have nothing processing. Yes, no, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Thank you for your feedback. Okay. And it just asked me the same thing again.
Here, you have to put this in your.
Will you quit eating? Just quit eating. Stop eating.
There, I sent you something to put in the credits.
In the credits.
Goofballs, because I'm playing Kevin McLeod while you're.
Well, why would I put it in the credits?
I can't put it in. It's your stream.
Well, I can't. Well, you're going to get me in trouble, aren't you? Because since it's not coming from my stream.
I'm playing it. It's pumping out your stream.
Want to bet YouTube isn't going to understand that?
I can't find where this noise is coming from. I have a train going by.
Did you see the video processing remaining time on the current video? No.
No.
Thanks for the feedback. It said, why does it keep asking me that?
Oh,
Deep horrors, Kevin McLeod. Well, that's not how you put an attribution for Kevin McLeod. By the way, you don't just put deep horrors Kevin McLeod MP3. That's not how it's done.
well, that's all I could get as fast as I was going.
Well, why don't you just turn it off and not worry about it? Egg fried rice with bacon tonight for my dinner earlier, and some crisps or chips and some chocolate Cadbury. Oh, that sounds kind of good.
There.
Did I save that? Yes, I did.
Yeah, I know it plays on Paul's because I'm just along for the ride, and he's the one broadcasting. Chocolate covered peanuts.
Clusters. You know, I come on every night with Facebook open, Twitter open, YouTube open, another YouTube open, and StreamYard, which is fine. But now I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 pages open.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at that dinner somebody had.
Paul, you might not see it, but I sent you a DM on Twitter. Okay. Yeah, I just go back and forth every now. I don't even know how to use Twitter, Bert. I haven't been on Twitter in years. I gave up on it with all the politics that was on there. There's notifications. Recent post from Republican Jim Jordan. Okay, I don't want notifications. Link followed me. Retrace Echoes followed me. And you sent me a DM, and I don't know where that would be except under messages. And then I messaged, my inbox is empty.
On Twitter?
Yeah.
And then Facebook.
Cadbury creamy egg ice cream. Now, I've never had that. I've had the Cadbury eggs. And usually when I eat one of those, I'm up for 3 days because I'm wired, as kids say. I can drink 2 cups of coffee, go right to bed, and go to sleep. It'll be in an envelope.
Veal sandwich. I don't think I ever had one of those.
It'll be in a folder. Let me go home. No, let me go to my page.
What's a Godfather?
Home Explorer notifications, messages, Grok. What the hell's Grok? Kelly messaged me now. She's probably going to tell me. I'm like, what the hell is that? Oh. That looks pretty good. Let me close some of these. Now, let me go back over to Twitter and see, maybe learn a little bit. Excuse me. The thing is, I keep getting new follows on Twitter, but it never goes up in number on my how many I have.
Well, that might be considered discrimination.
Yeah, I really don't care. Both get my PM last night. I don't know.
Yes.
I get so much stuff. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not even going to try and count them, but I know I got over 40 messages in Messenger today. George Lopez sent me a message. Might as well go through this right now and see who else sent me. Who's this? Oh, well, now. Huh. I guess that's a go now because I just got a very warm. Look at that, 65 in England. Usually it's rainy, gloomy, and cloudy and foggy.
Bert says that Bert has to do a class on socials. Does that mean all of the social media?
Bert needs to do a class on socials. Probably is what he means. I do too. I don't ever get on Twitter.
I don't either. I hate that thing. Nobody talks to me. All I do is post crap It isn't worth my time. I don't understand. Nobody responds. They're all in their own little worlds, yakking about who's wearing.
I just went up to 4.7 thousand followers. I had 4.5 at the beginning of this week. I don't know who they are. I wish it would say who recently started. Oh, I can do that on Facebook. I can get recents, I do believe. And I'm getting an idea that new followers actually are at the top of the list because some of these people I don't recognize at all. Sandra Bullock. Okay, yeah, I doubt that very much. I'm sure it's some weird ass. Let me go to it and see if I know damn well it's not Sandra Bullock's page. Sandra Bullock private page. I don't think so. I would doubt this extremely. I think what I'm gonna do is just delete the request because this is not Sandra Bullock's page. There's no way in hell. There's only 2 or 3 notoriety people that I'm friends with. One is Bruno, who was the drummer for Joe Cocker. That's just because he's a drummer and I've been all my life. And
Bruno Mars?
No, he's not a drummer. And Jake Busey, Gary Busey's son. I've been a friend of his for I don't know how many years. I think that's all really, but all the people I met when I lived in Arizona was insane. When I had the security company, I met all kinds of hotshot people.
To borrow a few crypto dollars. I saw something on YouTube today saying crap.
Saying what?
Crypto is crap.
It's crap.
7, 14, 21, 21, 28. What is the next one? 35. Oh my God. 35 days?
For what?
Till we get there.
Yeah.
7, 14, 21.
You know, you mentioned John Lennon, Colette. I owned a security company in Arizona. And when Julian Lennon went on his Photograph Smile tour, he came to Scottsdale and played at the Cajun House. And they had put out bids for security. And I jumped on it. And I said, I probably very unprofessional, but I said I would underbid any offers that you get. But they ended up with getting security to go with Julian right from Great Britain. So they didn't need it. But I went to the Cajun House to do a kind of like an interview with the owner and showed him the credentials of my security company and all that. And I was able to meet Julian, and I sat there and talked to him for maybe an hour and 5 minutes. It was fucking fantastic just to sit and talk to him. Who's still alive? Julian Lennon? Yes, he's still alive.
The Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles are alive. I do believe everybody in the group is still alive, if I remember correctly. He was when he was younger, Colette. Not so much now. His face is a little bit chubbier and he's got a fuller face than John did. John kind of had that pointed chin face, but he talked, I turned my head purposely a couple of times and I let the cat out of the bag. I said, I'm sorry, Julian. I keep looking away to hear your father. You know what he said? I don't want to be known as my father. I'm an individual, which is true. Everybody always looked at Julian as John, and I like Julian's music better than I did his father's anyhow. There's several songs of John's I really, really like. I would say 70% of them I don't like to listen to over and over. But Julian's albums, I think pretty much, especially Photograph Smile, I don't think there's anything on there I don't like. Wrestler Chris Bonet coming to Walmart security business, saying really cool guy. Yeah, we met a bunch of them guys when they stayed at the hotel. We had a hotel chain that we performed security for. We supplied security for, and I met the Big Mouth and his Big Mouth son. I said a couple of nasty things to his son, which I probably shouldn't have, but he was treating his wife like crap in the lobby, acting like a big shot. And I just spoke up. You're not going to bring that here. You know, you want to argue, go up into your room. He said, who the hell are you? I said, you don't want to know. Just do as I ask. McMahon. Those guys are a couple of assholes. Different spelling, though. Not the same spelling as the McMahons from the Dandy House. Colette Allen, you prefer the Stones to the Beatles, and then you even spelled Beatles wrong. I don't like you anymore.
Ha! Paul, can't you do some math? I got 6.5 weeks.
Huh?
Can you do some math? I predict 6.5 weeks till we're there.
Well, isn't that many? Well, six times 7 link is 42 days. It's not that far out.
Well, Kim just said the other day it was like 32, and that was a week ago.
Well, it's not 32. Let me go to my calendar. Jeez. It's nowhere near. I think it's 34 right now. Switching you to the new Outlook. No, you're not switching me to no Outlook. I don't use Outlook. I just want to look at my calendar. Thank you very much. Oh my God, then it closed it. You see a calendar? Look at it. It just keeps closing on me. Oh, and then it sits on the bottom. I have to log in to look at a calendar?
Yeah, it might take some work. Now, Elphaba is showing 35 days, 16 hours. She must have a countdown calendar. But
oh, Jesus Christ.
A week
You
or
got to
two.
be kidding me. I can't look at the calendar, the Windows, Microsoft. I can't look at the calendar without updating Outlook. I don't use Microsoft products. They're garbage. If it doesn't already know my password, I'm not giving it to it. Oh my God. Okay, open Outlook. Please switch your browser. No, I'm not switching my
7.
browser to. No, I do not use.
Michael, it's always a pleasure.
Hi, Mike.
Well, then, Elphaba, why is it 6.5 weeks? 6 times 7 is 42. So, what are you counting down? Or are you showing up a week early?
Well, you're the one that said 6.5 weeks. You're wrong.
Well,
it's only 35 days, Link.
I got one. Maybe it's 5 weeks then. If you don't count this week, you count the next week, the next week.
You know what? Just count the days. Today's the 15th. That means there's 16 days left in this month.
16 and 18. 16
and 18. Yeah, it's 34.
Well, I swore I heard 34 a couple of weeks ago.
No, obviously you didn't.
Let's see. 34 divided by 7. Now I got to find the calculator.
Oh my God. Are you really doing that without using your head?
You don't have to use your head. divided by 7 is 4.857 weeks.
There you go.
4.8.
Bert, when's your next? Bert, when's your next video coming up? I've been waiting.
Yeah, Bert. It's a secret or something. He's not telling us.
Not really a subject tonight, Mike. We're just here, you know. Oh, it was today? Are you uploading it? I don't see it on your page yet.
14 hours ago.
I don't know where he's answering. It was today.
Every Wednesday.
I knew it was on Wednesday. It was released at 6 a.m. Why do I not see it? For you, it's showing me echoes of the unknown.
Go down. There, right there.
Oh, there it is, 14 hours ago.
Can you share it, Paul, to me or somebody?
Sally house.
I got too many windows open. I can only do so much.
I know you're.
Don't go there.
I was just
Did you like the little video that I?
That's Bert's new video. Look at that shirt. I like your lighting. I like everything. Do you have lipstick on? Your lips are quite red under the lighting. It might be this monitor. Hang on. Let me move your page over to the big monitor. Oh no, I'll stay over here. I know you don't promote it, but look at the views you keep getting.
I keep changing stuff around.
8 months, he's got 8,000 subscribers. 8 months on this channel, and he's got 8,000 subscribers.
His lips are so red. I wonder what.
Some of their songs are like Olivia and Eleanor Rugby. Eleanor Rugby. He kicked the ball up the stairs.
Don't be like me, Paul. Like me.
What happened?
Don't be like me.
What I just looked it up the other night, Bert. How many? And I don't remember. There is what? Jesus Christ, that can't be right. YouTube has over 2.49 billion monthly active users.
As of February of 2024.
As of February. Including more than 80 million paid subscribers. YouTube's most subscriber channel is T-Series, the Indian record label with over 265 million subscribers as of May of this year.
Mr. Beast.
Of course, Mr. Beast is number 2 with 258 million subscribers, and he made all his money on what? Like, I'm going to ask you.
I don't know about that, man.
Bitcoin.
What was the question?
Where Mr. Beast made all his money. He's just a young guy. What is he? 26? 28?
I'm not allowed to say in this forum.
You're not allowed to say how old somebody is?
Oh, I don't know how old he is. I'm not interested. I just noticed. You just noticed what's under my name, Alphaba. I'm sorry. Eleanor Rigby. That's correct. You win.
Huh?
Why is his lips red? I didn't see that reasoning.
Okay, look. My mouse has disappeared. I have to right click it to find it.
Who's talking about his lips? Sharon, why is his lips red? I can't see the excuse.
I've been averaging between 8 and 12. That's still good, Bert. That's really great.
Mm. Oh. Drag queen.
Oh, what
Where
the
does it
hell?
say drag
I was
queen?
going to embarrass myself.
Oh my God. I don't know why I have that on there
What's that, Link?
under my name.
Yeah, I know. When I change things, Bert, my head turns to a glaring. Look at this. Look, I don't have any oil up here. I washed my head before I came down because I'm Italian, so I'm going to get oil. But look at this. I look like I got a globe shining on me. Well, let me get a copyright claim right now. Because I might as well, I can't remember. I think one of the Colettes asked me when we were talking about it 4 weeks ago. I can't remember. But this is a song we had practiced. God, the video looks like crap. Let me see if oh, it's on 240. Why is it only 240p? Oh, because somebody filmed this out in the audience. I didn't know who it was. This sure as hell wouldn't be something I would have uploaded. But this song we practiced the night that we were opening in this new, well, it wasn't new for us, this place. And it was my last gig. It was my last gig of exactly 50 years of playing drums professionally. And it was the last gig with this band.
Got the Breaking Blue at the Fox.
God, that's fuzzy.
2, 3, 4.
Looks like shit. I could probably download this.
Oh, it looks lovely. Quit complaining.
Brown. She had colored lights up. We were just practicing a song before it even opened. Three women in the band and me. And boy, could they sing.
That cowbell.
That is such a terrible video.
Such a long time. Take my life, I'm going back for the last time.
He has two lungs on her.
Yeah, that's a
We wanted to practice. We only played that song twice. Whoops. We only played that song twice at Holly's to learn it. So we wanted to practice it once before the place actually opened. So that's what we did. And that was a horrible video. I don't think there's only a couple more on here. When the band broke up, Holly asked me to take everything off of YouTube. So I did. God, I hate this song so much. I got a better video. It's a lot shorter. It's only 2.5 minutes. Holly wrote this song, the lead guitarist.
Kelly said my cousin Holly, question mark.
Yes, that's your cousin Holly on the left-hand side, Kelly. This was a Halloween thing we did at the same bar. And I refused to dress up, so I went as that's not the same lead singer. We tried to partner our ways and brought another lead singer, and it was amazing. Okay, I don't want no my glasses off. How the hell did I see anything? How did I see anything? I wish we had. I wish they were. I wish. Thanks. I wish all of the songs were still up there. There was a lot of Journey songs. Oh my God, the Journey songs we did were insane. Holly, the lead guitarist, was she liked to lean toward jazz. We did our blues. We did a lot of blues songs. I really didn't like them. Yeah, she has a party every year at her house, Kelly, outside. We get 50, probably 40, 50 different musicians to go up there.
I went last year with you.
Yep. Sophia went last year and we play on her deck. She's got a back deck. You know it is, and it's good. I have blown discs in my back, and therapy did nothing, but drumming does so much better. I drum and the back pain goes away. I go to therapy and I have the back pain for 4 days. So my doctor said, drum, don't worry about therapy. So I said, okay. There's a bunch of, oh, what the hell? I already got a copyright claim. Does anybody mind if I play another one? Can I entertain you?
It's been way more than 12 minutes. I can't believe that.
Well, honey, 12 minutes washing. It's got to do everything else too, like rinsing and spinning and jumping up and down. And yeah, it's got to do all those things. I don't know what to play. It's just drum covers. I sold all my equipment, and then I got sad and mad. So I had some serious health issues with my heart and everything else. So that last night, the first song I played, I was so dizzy and had so many problems at the end of the night. I left my drums there and went and picked them up the next day. And I told the girls, I'm done. I got to quit. I can't do it. And that was the 50th. Well, that wasn't the 50th. My 50th anniversary of playing drums was on the exact day my dad gave me my first drum set 3 weeks early, December 6th, 1966. And it was exactly 50 years to the day that my original guitarist and I went and did actually they threw like a little get together at the hell's the name of the bar in Allegheny, New York? Oh shit, no, why can't I think of that? But we went there and had a whole bunch of musicians play together, and we had a good time. So that was my last time, and that was 7 years ago. Jesus, 6 years ago, whatever it was. Playlists. And the funny thing is, I stripped the drums. I stripped the drums from 256 songs, and I think I only recorded like 8 and got rid of them again. What a dope. Yeah, this is a good one. Copyright infringement. Warning, warning, Will Robinson. I think you'll hear this better too. I don't know how the volume was on the other songs. Now you're not hearing the drums of Chili Peppers at all. There's absolutely no drums in the song. The only thing you're hearing is me and their music. Papa was a copper and mama was a hippie. In Alabama, she was swinging a hammer. She got a pay when you flick the panorama. She never knew that there was anything more than gold. What in the world does your company take me for? Black bandana, sweet Louisiana, robbing on a. I am in love with the In Pace.
in the state of Indiana. She's a runner, rebel, and a stunner. On the mirror way, saying, baby, what you gonna? Looking down the barrel of a hot red exploded. Just another way to survive. California, rest in peace. Simultaneous release. California, to your teeth. She's my princess from your dreams. Yeah. She's a lover, baby, and a fighter.
Hey, I got the same shirt on.
With the name like day and the cat. One day was gonna come when I was gonna moan ya. A little loaded, she was stealing another bed. I love my baby the day. California, rest in peace. Simultaneous release.
Yep, left-handed.
Gifted animator, one for the now and 11 for the later. Never made it up to Minnesota. North Dakota man with a gun for the quota. Down in the Badlands, she was saving the best for last. It only hurts when I laugh. Don't you think?
I never played the song before, and I only listened to it once in the last, I don't know how long. Watch me trip like twice. There's so many goddamn legs on these drums that I can't get through there without falling down. And I don't drink. There's just too many legs on the floor.
Thank you.
I was sitting up too high.
When the sun comes up on a sleepy little town, down around San Antonio, and the folks are rising for another day, round about their home. People of the town are strange, and the proud of where they came. Where you talking about the China girl? Oh, China girl. Well, the preacher and the teacher, no, they are caution. They are the talk of the town. When the gossip gets to flying, they hear line. When the sun goes falling down, say that the father's insane. They're Mrs. Perkins again. We're talking about the China girl. Oh, China girl. Every day there's a new thing coming. The ways of the Orient view. The sheriff and his buddies with the samurai swords. You can even hear the music at night. And though it's a part of the Lone Star State, people don't seem to care. They just keep on looking to the east. Talking about the China girl. China girl.
All right, enough of that nonsense. I could never, yeah, what am I doing? I could never get that mixer to balance the drums and the music out, no matter how hard I tried. And I was using the wrong software. I should have been using a DAW, and I wasn't. So that was frustrating too. But I did all of these, every song that I did, I just did them once. I didn't practice. I knew what the songs were. There's something about drummers. You hear a song once, it stays there. And I like to do the beats exactly as the drummer who did the beats. I do a lot of improvising too.
WD-40 goes. That would help.
Yeah, WD-40 always helped my elbows. Pull a neck muscle. How do you do that?
I don't know. Probably with my facial responses.
I bet you I already have a copyright claim on this video. You want to bet? What am I? Shut up. Shut up. You shut up again. Shut up. I like fast cars. I
Me
like
too.
doing that song because I liked it a lot. I like that song.
I like fast car too.
You like fast cars? A simple beat. I think anybody with an hour practice could learn it.
I don't know. I thought me and Lucy found it, but I think it was you that told me about it.
Thanks, Colette. I don't have what I used to have when I was in my 20s and 30s, but if I sat there for a few songs, I'm sure I could get most of it back. Well, let's take a look. Let's go here. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this copyright. Copyright claim. Ready? Oh, they haven't got. Oh, wait. It's going to be there. Guarantee you. Boom. This video you have. Oh, yeah. Watch this. I'll do that anyhow. What the hell's happening here? Well, they haven't got me yet. But they will. They will. How do I? Hey, Bert. For some reason, and I've been doing this forever, I can't seem to get my live chat replay to show on all. Whoa, am I alive? Hey, Bert, I'm going to say something twice. Yeah, it's checked. It's checked. Live chat replay.
What did I do?
It works on here. It works on my computer. It always works on my computer. It works on my phone, but it doesn't work on my television. And I don't know why. We've only been on for 70 minutes. What, Link, did your mouth fall off or something?
No, I'm listening for once.
Yeah, for the chat. It does come up on my phone and my computer, but it doesn't come up on my TV. So that it might just be the TV. Although YouTube shows me comments, it just doesn't show the live chat. Now who's messaging me? Where's Facebook? I don't even have it open. How is it dinging me?
I don't know. What did I do? I don't know. What? I think he asked you something, Bert.
Huh?
I don't know what he was asking you.
I just answered him.
Kelly.
Well, somebody sent the Dandy House something, and I don't know what they wanted.
Demonic oppression captured at Hinsdale House. Project Fear.
Something about they had to leave.
2 months ago.
Didn't we already watch that one?
Anything.
I'm sure he did because Tanner was there, so I'm sure he did. Yeah, I watched this. One. It's exactly what it was. I'm sure he did because Tanner was there, so I'm sure he did.
Oh my God! I'm sure he did.
Exactly what it was.
I'm sure he did times 12.
Yeah, that's probably what it is, Bert. It probably is because it's an app. I haven't tried it on my new TV down here. That TV upstairs is as old as I am. I know your video. Your video is muted in certain countries where Meta does not have music rights. There is no music, I don't think, in this video. Not in this one, is there? What was I doing here?
Oh, was this? How long was it?
2 hours. I think I was setting up. I think I was messing. Link mentioned me in the comment. Well, what's this? So is the fan at the Dandy House? So is the fan at the Dandy House Oh, the Hinsdale house. What the hell are you saying?
You are something you are, and I'm going back to the sleeping bag night when you said the fan is older than I am, or something. You did that.
Oh, that fan up at the Dandy House, the one that rattles, that little one you had
No,
on.
it stands on. It's 6 feet in the air. You guys couldn't find the fan in the corner, and it was 6 feet in the air.
Okay, listen. The little fan that you had on the floor that had a metal frame around it. It was old.
Right, but that's not the
fan is
fan
from the
that you were talking about. But okay.
That fan, which was running the whole night that we were hearing stuff, is from the late 70s.
Okay, no, I was talking about that tall fan that had
I don't
the
care
same
about that one. We never had it on, did
But
we?
that's what I was replying to. That something in the house, in your house, that it's as older than you are. And so I remembered what you said about the fan at the Dandy House in the corner on a 6-foot pedestal. It's a long story. Forget it.
It is, and it confuses me.
Well,
What
if
did
you
it have?
played the pillow thing, you'd hear yourself saying, that fan is older than I am.
Meaning what? That I just did it with what I was just talking about too.
Yeah, you commented, you said something, and your house was as old or older than you, and I don't know what you were talking about.
Okay, well, I guess it wasn't important. Hi, Smarcy.
We'll have to replay. We'll have to replay. Hi, Marcy. I don't see you. Tanner. Yes, I wrote Tanner's name down. Here, let me write it again since you keep bringing it up. Everybody's going to say, well, who's Tanner?
I only said it once. I said you watched it because Tanner was there.
I mean, episode after episode after.
All right, reset
episode.
It. You're froze. You're froze.
Oh.
Okay, he's gone. Let's talk about him now. I wish they'd hurry up and get him real internet. His internet is like dial-up, and they charge him $90 a month for it. Get away from my cigarette before I smack you.
Oh.
What do you do? Leave for good? Look, there's somebody in the window up there.
You should put the link in chat because if anybody wants to join.
We're not going to be on much longer. Send stars to your send stars to see your comments. Hi, Cindy. What did Link do? Did he run away?
Hello, Cindy. Hello, Connect.
Huh.
Hey, Link.
Upper roll 2. I can't spell.
If I go like this with my ear, it's a popping sound and I can't hear anything with this ear. Hurry up, Linky Doo.
Where'd he go?
Linky Doo, where are you? I wasn't trying to rhyme there, but I did. Oh, you had Alphaba, Nancy, and Link in one thing?
Huh?
You have Alphaba, Nancy, and Link in one thing?
Yeah.
Hello, Link. Kitty.
Hello, it is always a pleasure.
What took you so long?
I have dial-up according to somebody.
You usually come in immediately.
I reset my phone.
Oh,
So I changed my phrase underneath because everybody is drawn to it. Let's see if you can catch on.
the Flex Kenyon head. What the hell does that mean?
You don't know.
Yes.
No, I don't. No, the only flex I know is that Nimrod from last night. Jesus. I want Bert to see him. I don't think Bert was here.
Hey, Marcy.
Oh
She
my
cleaned
God.
part of it. She cleaned part of it, Marcy. Okay, I bet that was Link. I can't believe you said that. Want to see what he says? Want to see what he says? Why? The guy was a crackpot.
That guy wasn't.
I've
Oh, gee,
already
I
been
don't know.
accused of such verbiage, and I'm not gonna let it happen
We were
again.
we were talking to Colette last night, and somebody said he'd like to come in and screw it. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. He wasn't in, what, 5 minutes? And I thought, geez, after the first two sentences, I thought, I'm going to make sure that nobody knows where I live. It would take an act of God to get into this house to receive other. Was this last night's thing?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
there it is.
remembers too.
Hang on, here it comes. I don't know how. I don't know how loud it's going to be because he was talking really quiet because he didn't want to wake up the ghosts.
Whispering.
It's not time to pick on you, Bert, and it never will be again because you didn't do nothing wrong. This guy, I'm sorry. Oh, dear me. We've got another Brit.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Damn it, I'm
How you
guilty.
doing?
Very well.
I don't want to be a part of this.
Then shut up and listen.
Welcome.
He's from England.
Really? Another one?
Another Brit.
We're going to stay across the pond tonight.
That's it. That's it. So yeah, I
Apparently.
want to show you my paranormal story. So I've been hunting ghosts for like 20 years now, 15 years. I've seen some absolutely crazy stuff.
Wow.
This will blow your mind. Yeah, so about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I was in my basement down in London, right?
Mercy.
And I smelled this really visceral, really strong smell. What I can only describe as knob cheese. It was extremely odd. And what I saw in the distance was like a silhouette. I've never seen this before. A silhouette of like a ghost, I guess, in a Stone Island jacket, which is like it's like a famous brand here in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So have you guys ever seen a real ghost or like a silhouette of a?
The ghosts that we see, at the Dandy House are people. They're not
real, right?
Not
They look
transparent.
real.
They're not. It's really odd. It's very, very extremely weird up there.
Well, they are the work of the devil. So this bite I've got on my nose here next to my eye, it was actually caused, I'm 100% sure, from this spirit when it touched me. It like put its claw in my hand, or in my face, sorry, and it's giving me a scar there. Been to the doctors, they say, yeah, we don't know what it is. That's very strange. So yeah,
Hold the button
pretty
down.
spooked out by that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very, very strange. But here in London, here in the UK, we encounter a lot of ghosts. As you've probably seen in many movies, there's hundreds of ghost stories here in London.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very spooky, historic place, right? Yeah, so I encountered, on my life, a ghost in a Stone Island jacket. I can remember it like it was yesterday. And as it was approaching me, it put its claw round my face. a duct and weave. I jabbed it in the face, a right hook in it, and it dropped. I haven't seen it since, but yeah, very, very strange, very strange.
Wow.
So, how was your experience with ghosts in the USA? Do you encounter a lot of sort of paranormal activity?
I myself personally, I only go to one place, and I was involved with this. If you look up the Hinsdale House or the Dandy House anywhere on Google, it's been
I've heard of that.
on many network shows. I was there during the 1974 exorcism when the Dandy family lived there, and it has gotten, in my opinion, it's gotten much worse than when the Dandies lived there in the 70s, because I think so many people are bringing so much energy into the house.
Right.
And now it's a paranormal. It's used strictly for investigations. No one lives there, and I think all of these different groups and peoples and networks and everybody else, they're bringing in some nasty stuff.
Yep, completely agree.
And we're going to be up there in June from the 18th to the 22nd.
Yeah. 22. Yeah.
Interesting. I'll be sure to watch out. But yeah, so I've seen this stuff since I was a very little boy. We live in a very spooky area of the UK called Surrey, which is notorious for ghosts and spirits and these sorts of things. And I've seen it with my own eyes for years. I didn't believe this existed until I saw it with my own eyes.
Right.
This is my full-time job. They call me the Ghostbuster. Because I go around when people have problems with spirits or paranormal beings. I go around and bust them up, scrap them for them. You get paid a decent wage, but it's an interesting job. I absolutely love it.
Interesting and scary at times. I mean, I don't have any apprehension about the house up there. I really don't genuinely fear the house. I can go up there by myself anytime. But when I know, and I do know when it's coming, I don't want to be there whatsoever.
Well, the trick is don't show them any sign of weakness.
I know.
I go into, when I have a client that invites me into the house to investigate a spirit, I make sure I flex. When I go into the house, I make sure I let the spirits know I'm there. I am the owner of this house. I am the alpha male, and it relaxes me. So when I do encounter that ghost, and a quick one too, they know what they know who's the man, and that helps me, right? And that's why I've built a career off of just being that Ghostbuster, being that guy around my area. People know, okay, he isn't afraid to go in with these devils and creatures and bang them out if need be. Yeah, it's interesting.
Oh, I do that, Patrick. I'm good at supplying energy because I do. I have tended in the past to antagonize the spirits in this house.
Absolutely. I couldn't give a toss if I walked into a house and there was 5 spirits. I couldn't care. I've got that energy. I'm built like a brick shit house. I know that given the right setup, I'd bang each and every spirit out. No problem at all. So I'm really enjoying your guys' podcast. You've got a new subscriber.
Appreciate that.
You sharing your stories with me. I'll make sure to watch out for you guys and
Thank you.
Looking forward to speaking to you guys soon.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming in. The channel used to be my coin channel, and now that I'm very involved with the house again, rather than start a new YouTube channel,
awesome.
I just transitioned this one right into the house.
Nice, good stuff. Make sure you keep hustling and keep doing what you're doing. But if there's one takeaway, keep that alpha energy. Ghosts don't like alpha energy, right?
Yeah. I'm reading the chat. Bert says he bows down. I let them know I'm scared to death.
Never bow down. They feed off weakness.
Yes.
Paranormal spirits, they feed off.
That's very true. Very
go in
true.
there and show them what you're all about. I am the alpha in this house. And a quick little bob and weave. Trust me, most of them don't want to have it. So, but yeah, never bow down. Never.
Patrick,
Might
I
as well
think
spread your sheet if that's the case.
Patrick, I think that's what you hit on. Clara thinks the same thing. She's 86 years old and thinks now that the house does have an elemental.
Elemental?
Because this
Interesting.
thing switches up so much.
Wow. I mean, if she requires my services, I can give you my business card. I have 3 or 4 years of experience in dealing with elementals, specifically fire elementals, like fire-related elementals.
Right.
I know their weaknesses and I can exploit them for her. But yeah, please
Wow.
let me know, and I'll be happy to come over.
That would be cool.
Yes, thank
Um,
you.
All right, guys. Well, it's been a pleasure. As I said, show no weakness, and we shall defeat the spirits.
Okay.
Peace.
Sounds good.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Finally.
Interesting aspect. I'm going to be. Let me get that out of there. Okay, be quiet, Paul. I got to flex and bob and weave when I go to the house in June. That's all I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be bobbing and weaving and flexing. I'm going to put them arms up. Get away from me, spirit. I'll knock your ass out. I am the alpha male. Fuck you, flex and bob and weave.
I like him.
And go get me a whole bucket full of knob cheese.
Yeah, he was good with those.
What the hell is wrong with me?
He was flexing, and then one came up and clawed his face, so he punched him.
He punched him and he bobbed and weaved, and that spirit was gone. And he's got a business card to prove it. Oh shit! I'm gonna die in bed tonight. I'm gonna die in my sleep.
No.
We'll have to stay at the Hampton.
Yeah, well, like you said last time, we'll hire a homeless guy, give him $20.
Videotape us for $20.
Yeah, film us for $20 while we're storing to see everybody who walks in the.
No, I meant walking into the Hampton, catching us on camera. That's what I meant back then.
Bert, you have to understand when this guy comes here from Wisconsin, we met on the internet because of the house. When he comes in,
House.
The whole time we were in separate rooms, trying to go to sleep, and the entire time we're there, we're laughing like idiots because everything becomes funny, and then the shit starts happening.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it happens. They don't want us to be happy.
I think so, yeah. I mean, the last time I think we did that, let's see. Well, when it was real funny, what's his name was there? Junior was there. He was the first one to get bothered that night.
Yeah. Well, I think maybe when
outside his
Junior
window.
comes, maybe he's lending something to the house.
Yeah.
Bert, I'm gonna, since it's in my second book and it's going to be out and everything, and there are a handful plus of people that know of an experience I had. Now, let me explain that I think 90% of the time that I go to the house, whether I'm there alone or with her grandmother or no matter who I go with, even with Link, 90% of that time, it's quiet. It's beautiful. It's out there by itself. I showed you on the map. It sits up on a little hill by itself. And it's quiet. It's a very nice place to be. Lots of animals, lots of deer, foxes, coyotes. The occasional bear comes roaming around. And we went up one night in Tina drove in her van, and there was 5 of us total. Me and Tina, her mom, Sophia's mom, and her uncle, and a friend of ours. And I'm standing in the driveway cussing the house out. Now, at the time, Flo and Joe Misnick lived there. Very old couple. And they knew it was haunted. They didn't care. They made an announcement when they bought it. I know you're here. I know this place is haunted, but this is my house now and I'm not leaving. So I was cussing at the house like crazy. Angel, myself, and a friend of ours, Jeff, was outside the van. Jeff was standing behind me. I was standing next to Tina's window. We're faced away from the house. I'm facing the house, swearing at it, cussing at it, be there, do something. And I got shoved, but I didn't feel the shove. I didn't feel anything touch me. And I got shoved. My head went into Jeff's teeth, and I ran back into the van like a little sissy. Scared the shit out of me because how can air push you? So I started thinking, did Jeff reach around me and push me? I was thinking of every kind of explanation, trying to debunk it in any way I could. And after about 15 minutes, I got back out by myself and I started in again. And I had my right arm on Tina's open window and I'm facing the house. Like I say, the car is facing that way. The house is to my left. And I started cussing again and I got punched. Now, I taught karate 14 years when I was younger, and punches don't bother me. This punch bothered me. They said from in the van, it looked like my feet left the ground. I broke the mirror off the van. I was bleeding. There's just a little teeny scar up here, but I got punched by nothing. There was nobody outside outside the van with me. We didn't go back up to the house for 3 or 4 weeks, close to 4 weeks before we ever went back again. And that's what I need to find out. What the hell is up there? Because I don't believe in that stuff. I'm sorry. Even though that happened to me, I don't believe it happened to me. But it did.
Has a title for your new book.
Oh, yeah. She did say that. The Dandy House talks to you. The Dandy House will kill you if it has a chance. That's what Father Al told me. That's what Alex Stannis told me. And I don't believe that. But I know when I feel that negative energy, I'm not staying. I won't stay within the house. But it doesn't mean it's in the house. It can be anywhere. Yeah, I will kill you 4 different times a day and night. 4 different, I think it was really 3 different rooms. Twice in the main bedroom. Once in Mary's and once in the living room. So I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to believe in. I just don't know what's real. I just don't believe it's something dead. And when I talked to Tony Spera, who is Lorraine Warren's son-in-law, when I told him about what happened up there, we were both in the same show with Nick Groff. He told me anything that powerful is a demon, and I do not believe that. And I was raised Catholic, and 95% of me doesn't even believe in demons. I just don't believe they're there. I just can't buy the God that we know allowing a demon to enter somebody's body. I just can't buy that.
Oh, so when Mom...
You'll find it eventually, Bert. I think you will. Maybe you'll find it at the house if you come up.
When Mom told you to play the recorder backwards,
Yeah.
it said, "Ooh, lick, I."
What are you talking about? When I played it backwards, it said very clearly, "I will kill you."
Yeah, she was saying it
Before that,
forward.
it sounded like metal and paper and all kinds of stuff making noise. It didn't even sound like a voice. I think I've kind of fallen. I think I've kind of fallen in the same thought process, Colette. I think I think the Catholic Church created demons to keep us in line. I know I've tried to, I have had one talk with one priest about that, and he said, they exist. How the hell do you know that?
He might have seen one in an
He would have
exorcism.
told me that. He never. He never did any exorcism.
Mm.
I know the priest very well. Well, he's still a priest, but he's not with the parish anymore. He left for bigger and better, greener pastures, I guess. I don't know. But he's not at the parish anymore. I liked him. I liked him a lot. But I never liked anybody the way I liked Father Al. I never met a man like him. I met a human being like him.
Right. Right.
Just, I can't explain what kind of person he really was. You know, he didn't throw his faith around, but he sure as hell knew how to use it when he had to. Sharon, there's all kinds of things you can do on the channel. If you type exclamation commands, it will tell you everything that you can play, and you accumulate ghost cash. Jonathan gave me that name. You can accumulate ghost cash, and you can use that ghost cash for items that I will be raffling. You use the ghost cash to buy raffle tickets, and depending on how many raffle tickets tells you how many chances you have against everybody else. And then the computer, my bot, will choose the winner of either silver coins, maybe a proof set. Even if you're not into silver, it's good to hang on to. It's $29 an ounce right now. Or you could possibly have a chance at winning an autographed copy of my book. You're going to raffle me off at the Dandy House. You're not going to get anybody to buy tickets.
I know, so I'll be stuck with you. And I'm going to tell you, Paul, we're
How
going
are
to
you
laugh.
stuck with me?
We're going to laugh our asses off every night we go to sleep, because every time we go to sleep, we're laughing for an hour at
That's
least.
because of you. You do such stupid things that make me start laughing. You're trying to put a pillow behind me so I don't fall out of bed like some little kid.
Well, that's just 1/100th of the night. Yeah, you were gonna fall off the bed, and
I'm not going to fall off a bed.
I wasn't gonna I can't carry you downstairs. So yeah, I had to make sure that you were, you're in this tiny little bed, with, oh my God.
It's a twin bed.
Think about
It's big enough for any human being.
if you're on the first floor, fine. You fall off, you just drag them straight out the front door. But upstairs or down, oh my.
What difference does it make if I fall out of bed upstairs? I'm not going to roll all the way to the stairs.
You
I
could
have a
bust your
twin
head
bed.
open. A ghost can smash you off the bed. It could be anything. So
I have a twin bed, and me and my friend can sit, and me and my friend can fit in it.
yeah.
I never had a problem with a twin bed. I had a twin bed up until I was married.
Yeah, I had a twin bed for many years. But no, we just laugh and talk
Especially
about,
when you bring Junior with you. That kid
oh,
aggravates the hell out of me, and he knows it, and
Well-
he knows what buttons to push.
yeah, and and it's not dirty street cruel. It's funny. It's you find somebody's shortcomings and then you play with it on them.
I just so happened to have such a horrible coughing fit that night, all night long, and every time I coughed, he would mock me and laugh his ass off. That's all you could hear on the videos. You could hear me coughing, and then he started.
Yeah, he'd make it sound like it was, like he was having that problem. And then he out of all of us, first got bothered by the extra entities or whatever the hell is there. He was the first one that had it outside his window. I had it though the whole time with all the noise that I had in Clara's room, but he got it first, where he got nervous, and
I
then
think I've heard. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm just trying. I don't want to get too far behind on the comments.
Yeah, I'm watching him too, drag him all the way out the front.
I think I've heard of Derek Prince before, Bert. You don't have to drag him all the way out the front door or just toss him out the window. That would work.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Didn't that one family throw cats out the window? Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Charlie did. Onto the haystacks.
Yeah.
Onto the hay bales.
Yeah.
They didn't do it to hurt the cats.
Right.
Still, you throw a cat out a second floor window, something's going to happen.
Right. Yeah, they could
But see, Charlie can show us where those two wells are up on the hill, which tells me that's where the second house was, and that's where hopefully I'll be metal detecting that whole area.
Yeah.
But the first agenda is to paint Mary's room.
Yeah, get that done.
Get it painted, get it the hell out of the way.
Right.
Open up the windows, let the air, let it air out.
Suck that air out of there.
But just try and, if you're getting the paint, if you want me to get it, whatever. Make sure
if I forget something, you might have it at your house. So
make sure you get the low odor paint.
Yeah, that was all they sold.
Okay.
Where I live, they won't sell me the old stuff, the old stinky stuff.
I don't even think paint stinks anymore, most of it. I think it's all pretty low odor. I'll look it up too, Bert, and maybe I can find one of his books as a torrent file. Shh, I didn't say that. I gotta remember, and I mean I do remember, but I was doing all kinds of stuff outside today. But I want to remember next week that when Bert goes live, I get over there when he's live.
Oh.
On his channel when he's doing a podcast.
Yeah.
That dog ripped me up today. Jeez. Yeah, the pod is still there. We'll be doing some things by the pod. I think I don't know that this is going to happen, but yes, it's going to happen. I'm going to sit at the dock. Dan put a dock out at the pod now too, Colette. Good sized dock, couple chairs out there. I think I'm going to sit at the pond for an hour with a recorder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to talk because we have recorded Short King. You're like the Short King. We recorded
do lives.
We recorded out at the pond a few times, and there's always some kind of high volume electricity that you'll hear humming and stuff on the recorder. I left the recorder on the ground out there one night when I came back and we got over to Tina's house that night. All you could hear was humming. Not people, like was really weird, like a generator running power. There are power lines there, but they're not high tension, so I don't know what that could be. All right, Kyle. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, Kyle.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, we just have a real good time. I mean, if somebody tuned in live and they didn't know us, they'd probably turn us off their channel immediately because they don't know us, and they're like, "Why aren't you investigating? Where is your EMF meter? And where is your this?" And all the other garbage that a lot of people.
Yeah, because most people do. Most people are there to investigate. Well, we do investigate.
Right.
We do the Estes method. We're in the closet. We
Right. But
And
this
I'm going to
is,
sleep.
you know,
I don't care how much my back or anything else aches. I'm staying in that closet all night. I'm staying in there.
the live that I'm talking about is like behind the scenes that you don't normally see.
Yeah.
It seems as though a lot of people that go there, they don't sleep there. They just go till late at night or early in the morning and then they leave. You know, they don't
Yeah.
sleep
I think
there.
a lot of them do.
Yeah.
I think a lot do. I think they just go to do an investigation for several hours and then they get out.
And then they just leave. Yeah. But this is sleeping over and we got the cameras running and we're just hooting and hollering and laughing about this and laughing about that. And it's hilarious. And then something can happen while we're laughing, or then something happens later on when we're snoring. Paul has heard so much banging on the walls when he was upstairs recently.
I've searched around. There's nothing that hits that wall.
There's
And Dave said
moaning. He said moaning, and he hears boot steps, moaning and banging on the wall over. I mean, he said it numerous times.
Did you see Colette's message?
I'm looking at two different screens. I got some EVAPs on Saturday.
She got hello Colette, see what happens, and then she got a man laughing.
Well,
it'd be cool to hear that stuff.
Yeah, it would.
And you know, I can't. Did I already pack my recorder?
Most of my stuff is packed. I was going to do some more packing tonight, but I think while I'm working from home tomorrow, I'm going to finish doing more packing. So
you always pack. You pack 3 and 4 months in advance.
Well, like the camera stuff, yeah, you can. You can just pack up what you're going to do and close it up because it's all done then. And
yeah, we heard the boot. We heard the boots when we were sleeping, Colette. We were both on this. Well, all three of us. Sophia was there with me in the master bedroom, and we heard the boot print or the footprints, boots, whatever. It sounded like boots coming up the stairs, and we were all sound asleep.
Yeah. But the stuff we hear is just incredible. And it is nothing. It is nothing like what you see on the popular channels where you know, oh my God, did you hear that over there? And
we don't do that. You've only asked me one time, and all the times you've been here.
Yeah.
Did you hear that crash downstairs? And what did I say? Yeah, it was loud. We didn't even investigate.
Right. We're so used to hearing this stuff. Yeah.
That's what I have to do too, Kim. Not only do I have to unpack it, I have to unpack it to make sure I didn't forget anything.
Yeah, I got to charge. I know I got to charge the stuff that I have to charge last second. And then in the van on the way, that has to stay out, of course. But then I will charge the night before everything and put it all back in the box where it is. But it's all together. So I don't have to open 12 boxes, or 12 suitcases or whatever. It's all together. So
I'd like to get you on, Bert, some night, and you could just tell your story. We'll just give it to you, and we'll sit back. And
if he wants to, that would be fantastic.
Sharon, you think it was Mike, and Clara has so often told me that she doesn't think Mike would ever go back to that house. He hated it. Right. He hated what it did to the family. He hated what it did, especially to his mom. I mean, she's got broad shoulders. It doesn't bother her what she dealt with up there. But she doesn't think he would ever go back to that house. And if it is an elemental, you won't flex. If it is an elemental, it could pretend that it is Mike. She doesn't trust what's in the house.
Yeah. But I don't laugh like that here at home as I do when I'm there. So I find that very, I mean, it's not like you're drunk, but it's like you're on this, it's a bliss of a high. And so I don't know if that's something to be nervous about. Why would anyone want to be nervous about being happy? So I'm not really
No,
nervous.
I'm not good with it, Marcy. I'm not. I'm. What am I supposed to say? You have to come. I did say that in chat when you said that you might not be able to make it on the 22nd, but I say you need to get your ass up there.
Yeah.
That's what I liking in the book. Totally different sights and sounds, what you wouldn't expect. I still say everything is different from the dandy times to today. What we experienced with the Dandy family was a particular bunch of spiritual activity. What's there now is everything. Whether it's Clara says she believes what's there is what was there then is still there now, and it knows me very well. Well, it should know me very well. Here's something that's very weird. After our Halloween episode, my house started experiencing activity, but it slowed down the last 4 months or so. I think when you delve into this, I think it comes into your life, whether you want it to or not. I think when you're in the paranormal aspect of life, it comes around and says, okay, you want to talk about shit over here? Here we are. I think it is too. I think that's what it is energy. And it kind of makes sense that we leave something behind. I'm gonna. And if you ever go up to the house after I croak, I'm gonna rip your ass up. I'm gonna give you so much trouble. I'm gonna
know who it is. I'm gonna know who that is, though.
I'm gonna drain all your batteries.
No,
I'm gonna wait until Junior's out somewhere by the pond and shove his ass in.
I would. Well, you owe him more than you do me. He loves to bother you.
Oh, I don't mind. I wish the Colette twins could come.
Yeah, that would be nice. Okay.
All right, Marcy. You should still come no matter what. I read your Facebook post too, so I know where you're coming from.
Oh my.
Now your wife doesn't want you to leave the
light on.
Ceiling light
that's
on.
all about. I think people would want a light on. I don't want to sleep there in the pitch black. I need to see what I can't see.
I don't, Link. I want it to be pitch black if we could. You need a light on. And I know when you're in the master bedroom, you need lights on because no matter how many lights you have, you still can't see.
It's so dark, and I'm sorry.
That paneling, there's dark paneling on the walls, but they also have it on the ceiling. So no matter what light you have on, you can't see in that room.
Yeah, you can't see.
It's dark.
It is bad. I mean, you can see your cell phone probably, but in the room around you, it's so dark. But no, I'm just saying that I don't want to be in pitch black in a spook house.
Read what Bert says while you're talking. Read.
Leave the fan randomly start. It gets.
Right, I just want to again. I want to do this because what time is it? We've been on. Okay.
Fan will just randomly start.
I'm just going to open this up because I do not believe even the slightest bit about these. I don't know. It's 9:55. I don't believe it. Now, here's another thing I've noticed about the Spirit Talker app. Now it's on, volume's all the way up on my phone. Something might come out, something might not. But when you talk loud next to your phone, it will respond. See if it works. Hello?
Well, maybe it needs a second.
But I did it the other night. Every time I said something, it immediately said something.
Yeah, when you
Hasn't
talk,
said nothing yet.
right into it.
So you're going to say something?
Need trust.
Need trust. Now, as soon as I talk to it, what do you need trust
I
for?
had one eye.
As soon as you talk close to your phone, what? I had one eye? What are you, a cyclops? Now, see, I'm talking to it right now. Nothing's happening. Watch me get close to it and bend it forward, and it will respond. Where are you going?
Illegal.
Illegal. Do you like me?
Helen.
See, you know what? If this worked in any way, shape, or form, who's good nighting? Night, Marcy.
Not Marcy. Night.
These things are a joke. Shadow. Okay. And now I wanted to say I need a haircut. I wanted to say I had a flat. I wanted to say let's go get some ice cream. But it's
yes.
And what you say.
You understand what I say?
You do?
How old are you?
Rope torture.
Rope torture.
Ooh.
What time is it?
Avoid.
See, it's nonsense. It's nothing but an app. It's garbage. When did you die?
It disguises itself.
It disguises itself. I love you.
Fearful.
Fearful. You shouldn't be fearful of me. I'll caress you.
Invoke.
Invoke.
Ooh. I think it's into M&Ms. I think that's what it is.
Nothing but absolute nonsense.
I know.
And yet, CJ 100% relies on this thing. He has conversations with anything it says. It says something like, okay, I don't even know what it was, but I watched 3 different things that it said. So he went with it. What? Sharon said she'd be fearful if I said I loved her?
Oh.
That is mean.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Mr. Albert.
Uncle Albert. Auntie Sharon.
We played that song.
Yeah.
We're so sorry, Uncle Albert, but it's time that you should get the fuck right out of my house.
Yeah, he didn't go piss off. But what Clara writes in her books is that, you know, how she had such great times there. And if what I'm experiencing there in the little bit of time that I'm there in comparison to her living there, if it's true, you have fantastic times and then it gets wow.
Crazy. It gets nuts.
Wow. Yeah.
You know, read her book.
Yeah.
Read her book in diary form and take each incident that she related that they had. Divide that by 5 years, and there isn't that much going on.
Yeah.
It's not an everyday occurrence. And it wasn't when I was there.
Right.
You know, you can't a sadistic cyclops called Helen.
Come on, baby.
It's not crazy all the time. You know, when it's quiet up there, it's just the most remarkable place to be. To me, even though the house is 171 years old and it's out in the middle of nowhere, it's almost like a resort for me. Sitting on that porch, having a cup of coffee, or on the dock, or just in a chair in the yard, having a cup of coffee or a soft drink or whatever, and smoking a cigarette is so relaxing.
Yeah, like bliss,
and then the shit happens.
Right, out of nowhere. And when I say out of nowhere, I mean you saw Paul's August 17th. If you watched it.
God. Yeah,
out of nowhere.
I'm talking about Zach Bagans. And I put my cigarette out, and suddenly some woman decided to say, "Hi, Paul, here's my perfume." Spray right in my face.
Yeah, that's what it looked like must have happened, because your expression changed, everything changed. You're in an instant.
Oh, it's very relaxing, Cindy. What am I? Am I near the second New York? What's that, Colette?
I don't know what that means.
I just wish New York City was a state by itself and we could get away from it. I have no use for New York City. My only experience was in a house built in 1891. I grew up in that house.
And you know why I don't have any trouble with what he's saying is because your guy, whatever, Tanis, could and allegedly did make this ball of light in his hand.
Oh my God, that was so amazing. I mean, that was, I suppose it could be like an early stage Kreskin or one of these other magicians. I suppose he could have faked it, but I don't think the man was a fake in any way.
Right. Oh, you were there, right?
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't present himself that way. I'm near Buffalo, Colette. I'm as the crow flies, an hour and 10 minutes from Buffalo, 70 miles from Buffalo.
Yeah. Yeah, you were at that thing at the school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Clara wanted you to get in the station wagon.
Yeah, I was in the back, in the very far back.
Oh, way in the very far. That's the best seats.
Yes, it is. And there was a seat back there too.
Yeah.
It folded down into a seat. So I was sitting facing back. That's how the seat was.
Oh, that car had it facing back. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, Sharon. New York City is trash. North Tonawanda. I got a few friends, one of my few of my Bonner kids, students that graduated from St. Bonaventure. Gosh, those were the days. What is this? Oh my God, I had a list already written out of how many people were coming. I had 22 coming in a little while ago. How many did we say? 37? No, it can't be right.
No,
28.
Early 30, low 30s or late 20s.
28.
If you got two lists, that's shoot.
You sure I said 28?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't forget anything.
But I don't know if you can get both the lists together and make one, but I don't know if you know where they are.
I just go to the page and on the 22nd, whatever people responded to, that's all I'm going to go by. If somebody shows up unannounced, I mean, I'm sure there'll be something to eat, but
yeah.
And then Kim says she may have a couple people coming.
Okay.
We might end up with like 50 people.
Yeah.
What, does Dan know about this? Did I ever tell him that we're having a party?
I thought you invited him.
I did,
but he said he was busy, or I don't know if he said he was on a boat or busy. I don't know.
He probably doesn't know how many people are coming. He might say, "Well, I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it."
No, I'm not either. I don't want to hear about it.
I am going to tell everybody that a very short period down the road, there's something really, really big going to be happening at the house.
Yeah,
well, really big for a lot of people.
Well. It'll probably be out after we are there.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think it'll be held up for a couple of months, I'm sure.
But I mean, you'll have to let them know when to tune in to, if it does get broadcast, you'll have to keep an eye on that so you can.
It will be.
It'll
hopefully. It'll be seen by at least. I watched one of the newest ones. Well, I watched something from 2 days ago, and it's already got 4 million views.
Oh wow! Well, I was kind of hoping that you would have the opportunity and that they would put it in their final product. A shout out for your soon to be released book.
I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
Or I'll
I
tell them I'll cut some parts of their bodies off or something.
If they don't, yeah. No, what I'm saying is that I'm hoping that it can get into the final cut, but I don't know how you can go about it since you don't have a name, of the book. So you could
Yeah, I'll have a name by the time
by
they
the
get
time
here,
you do that. Okay.
or by the time post production comes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's exciting, but I just am so excited about June. I don't know why. You
I
had said,
kind of am, and I'm kind of laid back, but I'm kind of
right.
excited too.
You did say something last night that didn't struck a nerve. It just struck odd that you felt something.
And everybody does that.
You said something strange, like you knew something, and I know things, and I don't know how I know them, but I know things too, and it kind of matched up with what you were
It's
saying.
all dirty down there.
So
I just have a feeling. I have,
yeah.
and I've had them in the past at the house. I've had them many times at the house. I'm not psychic, so I can't
Right.
say I'm feeling, because I won't pull
Right.
that crap like so many do.
Right.
But
It happens to me. I don't know how it happens, and I don't.
it happened
I
to
don't
you
have
before you came the first time. It happened to you.
Yeah, it has been happening for years about other things. Like I'll know if somebody that hasn't come over for 10 years is going to come over. I might not know who, but I'll know that in 10 minutes somebody's going to show up. And sure enough, you look in the driveway and there's somebody that you haven't seen for 10 years. But I don't know where it comes from, and I don't have a name for it. And I don't like names because that puts you in a category, and I'm not sure that I fit into one of those categories. So, but
The one thing that I think I can say is, of all the thousands of times I've been up there, and I walk in the door, this is the proof in the pudding right here, because I'll walk in or not even walk in, just start unlocking. And right then and there, I get the feeling, look the hell out. Be careful. Be on your guard. Most of the time, I never get a feeling like that. Now, so it can't be apprehension. It can't be fear about the house, because I don't have that. But if I go up there and I unlock the door and I walk in, I don't turn on any sensation to say, okay, I better start feeling. If I walk in, I know it's fine.
right.
I mean, I guess in my subconscious, I'm saying it's fine. But when I walk in, there are times when I know, something ain't right.
And what I'm trying to say is it's automatic.
It is. It really, truly is automatic.
It isn't something you think about and conjure.
Nope.
It's just it just comes to you.
Yep. It really does.
When you were in bed and you had said something is a perfect example, prior to looking out the window and seeing someone outside the back window in the rain, you had said and I wasn't paying any attention to you. I was stuck in my own problems of the noise in Clara's room, and you had talked about you see this vision of some guy or man or whatever it was.
I don't know where that came from, Link. I don't know where that came from.
It pops into your head, and that's what I'm trying to say.
See, because some people, and Colleen is right. The more you're around this stuff, the more open you become.
Oh.
But the funny thing about, she just went upstairs. The funny thing about that night in particular, and I'm sure not one to ever make anything up. What for? What is the point?
I know.
Make it more exciting for the viewers? I don't care. I hate to say this. I don't care about the viewers. I mean, I do, of course.
Right.
But I'm not there to entertain them. I'm not there to make something look hokey. Because I've been there so many times, and they've seen me so many times record. nothing happened. And I'm not going to make something happen just because I'm there. It's not going to happen.
Right.
If it happens, it happens. And if it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
But why did I see? I was telling you, and I know I was almost sleeping when I was still talking.
Yeah.
I
You were in
was
Mary's room.
relaxed. I wish I could go on the 22nd before heading home on the 21st.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Colleen.
Oh, okay.
I'm giving her the tour on the 20th. 20th?
20th, I think.
Colleen, is it the 20th I'm giving you a tour? That's a good one, Bert. I think she's there on it. I get the dates all mixed up. Yes, because Alfalfa comes on the 20th, correct?
I'd have to see my calendar. Oh, let's see.
You know, I should get that day of my itinerary and just print it, leave it right here in front of me.
June.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
it
there
might
the
be
20th.
Or is it the 19th?
No, she just said the 20th.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for Kim, but Colleen, I thought.
Colleen is the 20th. She just said, yep.
Okay, yeah. All right.
And what time do you get there? So I'm absolutely sure of everything. And I don't even know how long the tour is supposed to last, but I'm sure we're going to let you stay anyhow for a while. Since you're leaving on the 21st, you might as well get everything you can. I'm going to make
Right.
everything possible in that house attack you.
Right. You're going to love that.
What are they kind?
Barbecue.
Yeah, I can do it.
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
Mm.
Do you remember what your time frame is, Colleen? However, Dan, I don't know how Dan books the tours. I really don't. You think I would know everything by now, but I don't. Oh, 4 o'clock? Okay. All right. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say if she was going to be at 1, I don't know if we have to leave for lunch because we have to leave for whatever reason. I'll make sure that he's.
Oh no, we're gonna be there. We're gonna
Yeah.
If we go for
by 4. Oh, no problem. Yeah.
No, it doesn't. I don't care what time she comes. We can go right down to Crosby's and get an oily sub.
Is that where we got him from?
Yeah.
That nasty sub you didn't like?
I didn't get a sub. You did, didn't you?
No,
Oh, you got
had the
pizza.
oil. I didn't have any oil on my sub.
I don't know what the hell I had. I don't know why I don't get a hot plate. We can make some damn hamburgers or steaks or something. Anything.
I'm
that
still
you can-
looking for my electric plates.
Oh, right. In your first book, you said, you and Tim were in the car eating your oily
Oh
stuff.
God, it was my right. I can remember my right leg just being full of oil.
And your mother probably had to wash that shit. And
No, I was already out of the house that night.
oh,
Debbie and I were already together, and she was
okay, yeah.
expecting, and we didn't
Oh, yes.
tell
yes,
nobody.
yes.
And then I told my dad, and he said, "Well, you better fix that right now and get married now."
Oh, yeah.
I said, "Well, we planned on that."
Yeah.
And now she's gone.
Yeah. But yeah, when those things happen, just like when you were laying down, I think you were like almost getting ready to snore.
I was out.
Then you were like, Link. I think I see something or whatever. However you were, I gotta watch that again.
Good night,
you were
Kim.
explaining it, was very interesting.
Have a good night, Kim. We'll see you in 34 days.
34 days.
Holy shit.
See you in 34 days, Cam.
34 days. That's
Oh,
34 days for her, but it's only 32 days for
I
us.
know. I know.
Oh my God.
It'll be 31 for me because I'm going to show up on Monday. And if you're available or not, I'm going to take the.
I already have a call in to Dennis to see if we can get to the archives on Monday afternoon.
Okay. I'm going to drive that road with the drone above the vehicle to get that shot. I may sit down at the corner and do some flybys over the properties in the area so I can get that done.
You're going to fly up and see Sanford?
I'm not mentioning names on the channel because this will be on, as far as I know, forever, unless you decide to take everything off like you've had to with other.
I don't know, but I do know, Bert, that if that thing were a demon, I don't think it's afraid of anything.
No, I don't either.
Because I am a mean SOB and everybody knows that.
And it doesn't care who you are.
Yeah, that whatever's there don't care what I am. I know that.
Nope.
First of all, it
care.
knows I can't hurt it.
Right. How you can't do anything because you can't see it. And I
Throw
think it
some
knows
holy
that.
water around the room. And I want to make sure I do get some holy water to bring up. I'll go to St. Mary's. We'll go to St. Mary's and get some holy water.
Well, if we're going to that place, we can get holy water there.
Well, we can. Well, St. Bonner's?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think there's any place to get holy water there.
Well, it's if they don't have holy water, they're not.
It's a university.
They don't have a church?
We could go to the rectory. Nobody's going to be there, but we could go to the rectory and I could ask for one of the priests to give us some holy water, and I'll tell them who I am and who Father Al was, and they're all going to say, "Get your ass in here." Guarantee you, they're going to say, "Come on in, let's do this right."
Well, I still got my jug, and it's still full, and I still believe it's fine, but I'll dump it out and do the other stuff.
If it isn't blessed by a priest, I'm telling you right now, it's not holy water.
I know.
Where did you? How did you do it? What did you do?
I blessed it myself.
You can't. You're not of the cloth.
Right.
I mean, you can, but
I did.
It's not going to be. I had someone comment today that I see my demons and not to give in. They said my soul is good. They said they were shaman board. Okay. Well, you know what I do? You know what I do too? When I denounce the demons and I denounce other things, especially when I go to the house, I start paying attention to how I feel days after.
Oh.
And you know what? Sometimes after leaving the house, I do feel ill. I don't mean to my stomach. I just feel not right.
When I'm at the house,
like something's trying to, not something out there in the spirit, but something is trying to make me feel bleh.
After I spend the night at the house, my nose like it's stiff, sniffly.
I don't know what that means. When you
I don't know.
When I spend the night at the house, sometimes in the morning my nose gets sniffly.
I can believe that. The house is nasty sometimes.
Yeah.
It's dirty up there. It's old. There's mold in the basement. You know what? I've never really seen mold in the basement.
No, I haven't either.
But there is an air problem because I looked it up about the spiders and how they passed, and it tells me one thing.
Right.
At least there's no spiders.
Paranormal hangover. That makes sense. The spirit's draining your energy. Well, I want them to take all of mine. I tell them every time, take my energy, take everything out of me, so you can prove that you're here. I want to know if they're there and what the hell happened. Why have I got 3 YouTubes going with us on it? Why are you coughing? You can't smell my smoke, can you? It's all going up.
No, I can't. I can't smell it, and I've been coughing for a while.
I gotta get Twitter. I gotta get more followers on here, but I don't try and advertise anything. Yeah, Twitter is, I don't know.
I don't know. Twitter, I don't even like that name.
Did you know that you could go into the cat's cage at the pet store?
Go into
Yeah,
it.
we used to do that at the SPCA all the time. Ask mommy, she used to have, remember the cat's name? Oh my God, yes I do. And Bert's gonna say I'm picking on him. The cat's name was Bert. He was a huge orange tabby. I mean, he was huge. And he'd been there for years, and he would get on your shoulder and just lay across your back. Huge cat.
This one cat in particular was so cute, and he kept coming up next to me and rubbing on me and mailing at me like he wanted pets, so I pet him.
Intermediate between that of a god and that of a human being. Yeah. That's the thing too. The word mythology and folklore and wives' tales and all these other things, that a lot of this stuff falls into the category of one of those three. Yeah, but well, now I'll tell you what. I got a call. This was, God, 14. I would say no. I think it was the first year I met Tina, so it was 15 years ago. And um, some woman had called me from Canada. I don't remember who she was. It wasn't even important to think about her, but she said, "You're having problems with that haunted house, and I need to tell you right now, there is a spirit there who thinks you remind them of somebody who owes them a lot of money." And I
Oh,
keep getting the name Wayne or Ryder or Reimer or something like that. So I started doing some research on those names, and there were Indian names Reimer in that area of Hinsdale. I never went any further than that. It just
right.
that was the last name, and they
Wow.
were of Seneca Nation. And I thought that's kind of interesting, but I never carried through or followed through on it. To see
Is
what
that
it was.
Reimer?
I think it was just plain. No, I think it was Rimer. I think. I'll look it up real quick.
Because that should be Rimmer. Long I needs a vowel after it,
Yeah.
in theory.
No, it was REI. Wisdom and okay. Circle of Swans, a Native American counseling spiritual joy.
Well, it might be Riemer.
That's what I said.
Oh, you said EI.
Oh yeah, I did say EI. I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter.
But here's Henry Reimer, right here, Family Search, Native American, 1830. That'd be about the right time. 1830 to whatever. 1806 to 1890 or 79.
What was the first name?
Well, it just says John Reimer, but that doesn't mean nothing.
Oh,
Exchange primer. Now it's the primer. Indonesia, okay. Indigenous people of the Americas. I mean, you could look this shit up forever. It just
Yeah.
there's so much you could find, and then it would be coincidental, or could it be fact or whatever. There's so much. 1 of mine 6 kilos. Excuse me. Why am I burping? But that freaked me out too, Bert. That's what I was getting at when she contacted me out of the blue. I don't know who she was. Past life, I think I was on the Titanic. I do. And it's weird that I would say that because we did have one relative on the Titanic. So I don't think I could have had a past life being on the Titanic plus having a relative that I have now that was on the Titanic. It doesn't make any sense.
right.
We're only at 2. Let's get this up. What are we at 2? Everyone.
I don't
hit
know. I'm trying to figure out which thing he's on.
I got where we at on. There's 7 likes on YouTube, Facebook. There's 21 people watching over here on Witchamajigger. There's 12 likes on. Who the hell gave that angry face?
I don't know. You could see. I don't know if I.
I'm looking. Alfaba.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, she said she accidentally hit the angry face.
Oh,
Because she spilled
She
something,
spilled something.
on her
on
phone.
what a form? On was it Facebook or YouTube?
I don't know. It's just showing it to me right.
Facebook because she's
Yeah, angry is only in Facebook. The YouTube don't have things like that.
also she's singing while driving on YouTube.
Because I don't have an angry face on the YouTube one. I might.
There are no faces on YouTube, Link. There's no. All you have is a
Sure.
thumbs up and a thumbs down on YouTube.
I mean on Facebook. I don't have any angry face on the Facebook one I'm watching. I think I'm on the Dandy House. It's right after your picture of Mary's room.
Echo.
Who actually built the house? Did you find out? Yes. We did a whole live stream on that. Everett Brothers, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Well, they probably helped build each other's houses because there were 2 near each other.
Well, my echo didn't come out. Yeah, there's no. I don't have one either. Now I've got. Sharon gave a ha. Kim, Colette, and Dawn gave a heart, and Dawn never said nothing in the chat. And Link and Sean, and Sean didn't say nothing in the chat. Aaron didn't say nothing in the chat. Dylan didn't say nothing. Melinda Work didn't say nothing. What the hell? You people are all out there trolling, but you don't. Melinda, if you're out there, get in here. We need to bring Jeff on too. I want Jeff to tell his story about his.
Oh, yeah.
I want him to do it. I want to hear it. I don't know why my fingers go up and down so much, but it still is.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, stop.
I can't remember the first names of the Everett brothers, but
their name is spelled, and that's weird too. It's Everet.
Okay, yeah,
I looked it up on the tax records.
Oh gosh.
Why is my brain not hearing the names of the Everett? David and Michael and shit. Make me look it up.
David, or what? David or John? It was one of those.
No, John. I got to see if I can find it on the computer. David and Charles Everett.
Oh.
Everett. I don't think it is TT. I don't think it is. And it. Okay, we updated this. Okay, what the hell is it? Yeah, well, stick your cookies in the
Rolling
oven.
hairs.
Yes, New York was built, or built. See, right there. Alfred Burton bought the house from Everett's in 1861. That's wrong. That is wrong. Nobody gets it right. The Alfred Burton sold the house to Michael McMahon in 1861 when he moved to Iowa. No, Idaho. He moved to Idaho in 1861, and the property was purchased by the McMahon family in 1861. And then Alfred Burton was captured in the Civil War and died in prison, in jail, and whatever the heck they had. It took a lot of research to get that, but thanks to Jonathan too. Where the hell? He never came in tonight. But the Everett brothers built the Dandy House in 1853, but they also built another house just northwest of the house. And we're going to be looking around for that foundation if there is one. It's got to be one. There's 2 other wells on the property, according to Charlie Halliday. He will be here on the 22nd. He's going to be here on the 20th. And we're going to do some walking the property with him. See if we can find the wells. Do some metal detecting.
Right.
Do some drone work in that area too. And see if there's any outbuildings that might be on Lori's property without getting her upset. Colette has a pub down the street from her.
Oh my God.
Built in 1600. That's the thing. Everything over there. The boots sound like a soldier. I wonder if it's him. Did you all miss me? Yeah, I keep wondering, where are you at, Nancy? Where you keep bouncing back and forth. Soldier, I wonder if it's him. Did you all miss me? And Kelly's running up and down the stairs to the bathroom. Why don't you just stay up there?
Well,
and
that's
read
good
a book?
exercise.
Let me go back over there. Oh, it's gone. Oh, there it is. It's too bad I can't. Well, I can. Well, I'm on. Oh my God, I never thought of that. Shoot. I never thought I could have gone on Instagram too, but I just don't use those sites. I don't use Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah,
and
I don't have time.
Snapchat.
When you're busy all day, you don't have time for that.
Oh, the one killed in the war. Okay. Colette was saying maybe the boots we heard were
Oh
my God, that's kind of a neat idea.
yeah.
It might have been Burton walking in the house.
Right.
Holy shit.
Why no?
David Everett lived in one house and his brother lived in the other house for a while. Then they sold the Dandy House to Burton. They sold the Dandy House to Burton, but what did they do with the other house?
Unless it just burned down or yeah. I mean, because they probably didn't have electric, and it was all that stupid ass.
Well, of course they
kerosene.
didn't have electric. There was no electric.
Well, right. That's what I'm saying. All they had was that kerosene crap, and that shit always starts on fire.
Still it's a good thought, Colette. It's a good thought. Maybe it was. Maybe it was. We started doing the research on Hoople. He was a womanizing, horrible man that lived in that area. I just don't. Both Everetts were married. Both Everetts had children. I don't see them as being murderers.
Right. It
and burying people on the property. I just
right with kids. They had kids, and I just don't see it. But
I've got both Everett's information on their themselves, their wives, and their kids, and I just can't see those guys murdering people. You got to remember the whole story of the stagecoach. The whole story of the house being an inn, which it never was. The house was never an inn, not on any tax records anywhere in Hinsdale. That whole story came from Alex Tannis, from his impressions on the house when he went there the first time. Yeah. He never mentioned that again. He didn't mention it on his second visit when he did the exorcism.
He was there in 73 first, and then
73 in the fall of 73 for the lecture on psychic phenomenon at the university, and then he came back in April to do the exorcism in 74 with Father Al. And there's no history I can find, and I've done every tax research thing on the house in Hinsdale, and unless that first year or first 53, they own the house. We have to find the timeline from 53 to 61. No, not 61. 53 to when Burton took it over, and I forgot what that date was, but Jonathan has it.
Hmm.
Tanous is Tanis.
Oh, not T-A-N-N.
And I got to get back with Kelly. I got to give Kelly Tanis. Actually, I'll just send her a message while I'm thinking about it, or we'll surely forget. But she knows what I'm looking for. Well, never mind. I just sent her a message last week. I don't want to be one of those hounding people that keep bothering somebody.
Yeah.
But she's going through all of Alex's archives. Yeah, I know Chris Moon and Dee Garcia. I was on their show. Well, before Chris and Dee got together, I did an interview with Dee and Dan on their These Nuts on their podcast.
Oh, I have your favorite shirt on.
This was the only. Just keep it down. Keep
Yeah,
the other part down.
I am. I know you just love this shirt.
You've known them 7 years? Yeah, I did that podcast with Dee and Dan. And then Dee got with Chris.
Was that the people's house that just burned down last year?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
They had a fire.
Okay.
Yeah, I worked with I was at the house a couple of times with Chris, and I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. That's the best way.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes I can't because I
know
to tell my feelings.
I know. Yep, it was.
She didn't even leave me one potato. Oh, look at that.
Potato.
My bag is see-through.
Oh my God. Oh, it was green. It's green. Wow.
Jeez, I can't even hit the garbage can.
Yeah.
Oh, I think. You work from home tomorrow, so you don't have to get up at the same time.
Right.
Okay. All right. Colette knows exactly what I mean.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I work from home. So, yep.
Yeah, me too. I'll be down here writing, adding, taking away. See, I want to add. The last chapter is going to be June. So I want to add
Really
this last part, and I'm trying to figure how I can start that chapter. Well, here the fuck we go again. I guess maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Because
I think it's going to be a doozy. It may not start off that way, but I think it's going to be a doozy, and that's all I have in my brain at this moment.
Are you over there dancing or something? Yeah. She's over there dancing. She's got her phone on and she's dancing.
4 days. You're so lucky, Colette.
Oh, listen, you take at least a day a week off work. Well, actually, you haven't been doing that lately. You worked last week. You worked all the week. No,
yeah, and I work when I'm at home. I think at 8 o'clock, I have to do a online screen thing where I'm live with work for a meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I work the whole time. I'm not happy that I have to work so much. I thought I'd have a little bit more free time, but it's busy.
How are you, Crystal?
Crystal.
Sophia is going to
yes.
wait on me
Oh,
if I'm
she's
not
fine.
feeling well.
Oh,
I'm sure she will. I'm sure she will. You know, and if you do happen to go upstairs and for an investigation or just to hang out or whatever, and you're still not feeling well, I'll wait till you get to the stairs and I'll push you once, and then you'll feel better because you always and you always seem to feel better after you fall down the stairs.
I don't know whoever told you that.
She did. She said, "I feel so good after falling down those stairs," and she
Well,
looked like a raccoon.
oh God, she looked like she got beat the hell out of.
Yeah, she did.
So
Yeah, I know she does. She can't wait to spend the night with you and Kim and have girl night up there while we're investigating. And I hope we stir something up that makes all three of you scream.
I know. I can just see us all running out of that house.
I'm running out. Whatever happens, I'm running to it and I'm going to challenge it as hard as I can.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to be there to pick up the pieces. Been there. Well, I haven't been there, done that, but I have an imagination that works really well.
All right, I want to vote. Even those that are in the background spying. Do I shave this off or keep it? Shave it off or keep it? I want to know. I want to vote right now. Just say keep or shave. Keep
Oh,
or
you can't
shave.
do a vote thing on here? Only
I
on Facebook. Only
I
on
don't know
Facebook.
if I can. Can I do a vote on here?
I don't think I don't you never talked about it.
I don't think you can on StreamYard.
Well, you've already made up your mind. You need a spray
No, I
bottle. You
haven't
got that right.
actually.
Spray two spray bottles, not one.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
don't
you
know
can
if you
do.
can do
I don't think you can do polls on. I want you to be here too, Colette.
It'll be live. It'll be just like you're there.
Yeah,
And
we are going to be
it'll be
live.
so live you'll get bored because we can't investigate 24/7. So
No, I won't. I would. I don't know if I'd miss it, Colleen. So I got one. I got one keep, and I no wait. Let me go
I
back
got
up
to
here.
shave. I got to keep. I got another shave.
I got a keep from Bert. I got a keep covering my own thing up. I got a shave from Nancy. I got a keep from Colette. I got a keep from Colleen. I got a shave from Sheriff. So now it's 3-2.
I think you should shave it.
Why do you feel invisible? You haven't said anything to respond to, Kelly. Oh, okay. You said I would love to hang out with the girls. Then get your ass up there and quit whining about it. Just get up there. You tell your father, Dad, I want you to take me to the house. Quit being a grump. You want me to call him? I'll come over. I'll bring your books over and I'll tell him you're going to take your daughter up there, you lazy bastard.
There you go.
How's that? You want me to get on him? I will. I've had the mustache since 12 years old, Nancy, so that's not going anywhere. Facebook is a main in the rear. It's a main in the rear. Someone made a Facebook pretending to be my aunt when she was another Facebook account I reported.
Right.
When you do that, listen. I've already turned in over 40 people with Facebook, and I get their ISP. I get their ISP address in when we get into chat, because what these people do is they clone someone's page. They're not hacking nobody. They clone. I love the Philippines. They clone somebody's account. Then they'll get you chatting and they'll say something like, have you heard the new thing that's going on right now where you can make some money? And they give you a phone number to call. And then you start talking to this other person and they say, if you could send us $12 or very nominal fees. While they're doing that, they're guaranteeing you're going to make $200 or $300 or $400. I get them in chat. I use the hacking program that I used when I was a hacker. Shh, don't say that out loud. And then I get their ISP and I turn them in and they get caught. Some of them use VPNs and I can't get to them. I'll pick up this dotted stair step thing where one minute they're in Quebec, Canada, then they move to Toronto, Canada. They're all over the place. I never received a landline mystery call, and I said keep. Oh, Sharon Kelly said keep.
Nancy said get rid of till fall. So it's split down the middle. So I guess you got to listen to Sophia.
I'll shave half of it off.
There you go.
She's back there yelling at me.
Yeah. But
Speaking of which, I better go over there and double. Where the hell did that go now? Now, where did my? Oh dear God! Close the page. I want to know who all the looky-loos are.
well, I got to get a beverage. I'll be right back.
I'm just gonna shave it. Screw it. What am I doing? Streamlabs. What happened to it? No, it's gone. I must have. Dear me. Cloudbot. Loyalty. Next. How many pages of users do I have? Where's Nonya Neck tonight? Nonya Neck, are you listening? I might know your dad, Kelly. I'm not sure. It's a good possibility. I never really met. Leave a goatee. My when I was 16, I had a goatee, and we had an old neighbor, Sherm Hamilton, and he'd be outside washing his car in the wintertime with no shirt on, a crazy old guy. But I had the goatee, and he said, "Hey, Paul, come here." He was probably mid-70s at the time. He said, "You know that thing on your face?" I said, "Yeah." "What about it?" He said, "I got one of them on my asshole." So that day I shaved. I told my dad what he said. I'm doing how old am I? 72. "72 years old and getting older." What dance are you doing, honey? 58? I wish I was 58 again. I'd probably take a couple of different turns in the road. Trim and shape it. Yeah, I will do that. I was definitely gonna. I was gonna grow it out, big, like I had before, and let it kid. I said I was gonna grow a beard until I died. Is this your dad, Kelly? Getting older is a good thing, Sharon. What's the best advice I have for a 58-year-old? Get to 59. Well, that's an old picture. That's 2008. And I've known, let's see, when, hi, Billy. I can't remember what years the band was. Let me look at this picture. No, he doesn't look familiar. Who the hell just fell down or something upstairs? Is that your dad, honey? Yeah, that's what I heard. Something rolling. Better than being fertilizer. Yeah, he really doesn't look that familiar to me. Time is 10:50. I think we're going to cut this off at 11. That'll be right at 3 hours. We'll see what happens. Boy, Is that music too loud? What I hear here isn't what you guys hear. I think you hear it actually louder than what I do. 3:50 a.m. You never sleep, Colette. And I know you don't sleep all day. I don't usually I don't generally put music on. But hopefully it breaks up the monotony on your side. Well, I know you're up that late, but Colette would okay. I'll just start saying Colette with one L or Colette with two. No, wait a minute. You both have two L's. No, you don't. No.
No, one doesn't.
Yeah.
Colette, it's Colette.
Well, should I say it that way? Colette and Colette?
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking to? You buy another hard drive?
Yeah,
Why did you buy Crucial? Why don't you listen to me?
because you're smarter than I am.
Okay, then why did you buy Crucial? Why don't you listen to me?
Well, I can always return it, but
Nah,
it works on Mac.
Yeah. They work.
They work on Mac.
All of them work on Mac. I don't think there's any hard drive that don't work on Mac.
Well, this one always works for me. I don't have any trouble.
That is SSD, right?
Of course, that's why it's 300 or 200 or whatever it was. I don't remember.
Did that
Too
just
much.
come?
Too much, I know that.
Did that just come?
Yeah, it was supposed to come tomorrow.
Oh, okay. You have a terabyte HP external. I've got two externals and one internal, and I have a whatchamajigger too in the computer. So I don't. What did I say? 4 and 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm sorry, I've only got 12 terabyte.
Yeah, I've only got
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 and 4 inside, and 2, 10, 11, 12.
I got 3/4.
I don't do that, Colette. I don't do that. If I stay up like 32 hours, 36 hours, I still only sleep like 5 or 6. Well, that's where Link got stuck. His computer only has 256 gigs
Right.
storage.
And you can't increase it because it's on the
It's a one-piece screen, everything.
it's soldered on the board.
What's that you got? What's that?
I'm bringing 2 of these lights.
Solar? Okay.
Yeah, and I'm putting one on his sign in front of the house and one on his sign down by the corner.
Oh God, the one down by the corner will get stolen. Like, put it out back.
I'm bringing the floods for the back, but
Well, you're not leaving them, are you? You can't wire them in.
they're solar.
Okay. All right.
Stolen.
Yeah, somebody
Stolen.
will take it off that side. You know they will. Sanford will steal that sign. I'll guarantee you in a 2-week period, because they don't like the house. They all bitch about the house up there. Sanford will steal that sign if you put it by the house, the sign by the end of the road. Not the one by the house, but by the end of the road. They will take it. I'll guarantee
Well,
it.
somebody has before, and I think he replaced it.
And they took it again.
Is it gone now?
Yeah.
So they want people to drive up the road then. Bingo. You take
Well, I'll
the
go up
sign.
the road. I'll go up that road. If you want to go up that road, I'll drive right up the
I'll
Sanford
say,
side.
well, I was looking for the sign that says turn here for that house.
Well, you
but
can't
the
say
sign
that
is
during the
gone.
day. All right, Bert. Bert, thank you very much
All
for
right,
being
Bert.
here. Really
Yeah,
appreciate
if
you
you
coming
take
in.
the sign on the corner, that means you want people to go forward.
No, he just wants a light for his dump.
No, I'm saying if they take the sign without a light or a light, it doesn't matter. If you take the sign that says turn here, then people
They don't
want
take
to
the sign, they take the light.
screwed on.
Yeah.
They must have a screwdriver.
Probably. Sanford, I'm sure, has screwdrivers. At the moment, my knee keeps kicking off, so my sleep is all to cock.
What about their cock? What the fuck is that?
Colette's talking about her cock.
It sounds that way. Maybe she has chickens. I don't know. I'm not even going to go there because I go there and get in trouble.
Her knee keeps kicking off, so her sleep is all to cock.
Well, she's from the other side of the pond. They use those words. Where if I use those words, I get in trouble. On
Well,
this side of the pond.
is it coming through? Oh, maybe there's no.
Yes, I know what she means. I think it's fun listening to other people talk because they get away with it. And God, you say that here and somebody will fit. Jeez. There's nasty people in this country that I'm in. This place is a mess. Where did he go?
But
He's gonna go fart. What did you say?
hi.
Where did he go?
To look where the water was coming from.
There's water coming from somewhere?
Yep.
Oh shit, he's gonna come back complaining.
Yep,
That's bad.
More than likely. Hi, Nancy.
Be prepared. He's gonna have some swear words.
Now he has to go to the bathroom.
Doesn't surprise me. That'll take him a half an hour. So what night are you and Tina or whoever is coming up? Have you guys talked about it yet?
No.
Because nobody tells me what night you guys are
I'm
coming
pretty
up.
sure I'm coming up the night that Nancy comes up if she does.
Well, I think she's coming up on, I don't know if she's still on here, but
She is.
I think she's coming up on Thursday or Friday. I think it's Thursday night. Friday night? I don't
Hi,
know.
Kelly.
Nancy, what night are you coming up? I can't remember. I think it's Friday night.
Oh my.
Friday night and Saturday, 2 nights. With a Chinese sleeping bag. Friday.
Let's hope not.
Yeah. I don't know. That was really be there Friday night and Saturday night. Yes. That was really a bizarre incident with that sleeping bag. I never had to fight with something like that in my life, and I've been around for a while. I wasn't born just yesterday. That was incredible, actually, is what it was. Unbelievable, incredible. I don't know what the word we want to use, but I never had a situation like that.
Okay, we
And
keep this
I'm
going.
gonna go buy a new sleeping bag. God, I hope it's the same kind with a stain on it. And then Paul will say, "There's no stain on it, you crazy SOB." And then when we put it away, I'll say, here's that stain I was looking at before. Yeah.
Yeah, earlier I found the video that Nancy had of you guys trying to get it back in.
Yeah. Nancy has one getting it back in. It did not have a stain. Now she's saying it didn't, but we saw it when we were putting it away. Colette Allen, the worst room that I have had was in Mike's room. And I say that because I had a burn on my lip about the size of a cigarette, like you take a cigarette and you just poke your lip. And then I had a bite mark on my hand in a teeth type, like somebody had false teeth out and they forced it on my hand and pressed down real hard. And then my right leg / rear end thigh had 10 like nail scratch marks. And when I say nail, I mean a nail, like
A nail? Oh my!
a nail like this nail. You can see that it's sharp. Where's the camera? A nail, yes, a nail. A nail with a head on it. Not fingernails. I don't have fingernails. And this was a sharp. It was like this point. And so I would have to say Mike's room, but nobody agrees with me. But that's the worst room that I had there. Her worst. It wasn't a bad experience because I didn't feel it happen at night. I watched the camera of me sleeping all night. Nothing happened. I was under the blanket and I wasn't jerking around. I didn't, there was no sign of being attacked on your mouth, on your hand, on your rear end. There was no sign of anything happening all night. I just woke up and noticed the marks. So I've been in all the bedrooms. Well, not in Beth's because they took the wall down and there's no bed in there. But I've been in Laura's room. I've been in Clara's bed, and I've been in Mary's bedrooms. And that was the room that I was physically had marks on me. So, like in Clara's room, I heard pick up fish fries. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't see why not.
I never seen it come over here before.
Somebody told me I had to go to Tops to get fish fry, but
through here.
Paul thinks it's too far away and it'll be cold by the time. But anyway, yes, and I read up on it on Catholic sites, and they say that the Lord lets you get scratched and stuff from devil type people, evil entities, to keep you in line and remind you of the Lord or the church or whatever however they word it. But the devil cannot take your soul because the devil doesn't own it. The God owns your soul. Nobody else can have it. You can't sell it, even though on all the movies they're all talk about selling your soul, blah, 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 blah. You can't sell it because it's not yours to sell. So I'm just saying that that was the worst room that I had was Mike's, simply because of the 3 marks that I had on my body that I didn't even feel, when it.
Eating and watering the chickens. I thought I would do it when I went up.
What happened? Where'd my sound go?
I don't know.
No, you're back. I guess it's been raining a lot harder than I thought it was. Because we got water coming through.
Oh, on the
where it used to come through, I totally fixed.
Right.
When I did all the green screening back there.
Oh, I didn't know it was raining in your neighborhood.
I didn't know it was raining either, but it must have really, really poured, because it doesn't come down here unless we have about an inch or more.
Yeah, we had some real hard rains last couple of days. Today
Yeah.
it didn't, but it's been bad.
All right.
No,
Well,
no flooded streets yet, but
I better get. Well, we don't have flooded streets. We get the sidewalks flooded real bad. Then it comes into the yard and keeps going and going up to the house, and it comes through.
oh God.
All right, I'm gonna get everybody.
Yeah.
Thank
Gosh,
you
it was
very
so
much
nice
for
talking to
being here.
everybody.
And we'll see you Saturday, if not sooner.
That's a good way to word it.
Yeah.
I don't know if this surprising everyone like this all the time is if they can handle that, but
I don't know. We'll see. When we
yeah, I
start
mean,
getting
we always
three or four
surprising
viewers.
them with a live. So
Yeah. All right, everybody.
anyway,
Good night.
all
Good
right,
night.
take
See
care.
you later.